I hope that I've not kept anyone waiting. Please type in the chat if anyone is currently here. I was silly and I accidentally started recording with OBS instead of streaming. So I'm gonna be waiting for another, I think, 5 minutes for people to show up. When you do show up, just kind of like, I don't know, type in the chat. I currently actually can't get to my Twitch chat because then you will see horrible things. Namely, I am just recording a part of my browser because Robostar opens up in my browser, so you would see my browsing situation. Actually, I might just quickly. There we go. That shouldn't have shown up for very long. Let's pop onto Twitch on my other thing. Let's quickly go over to my channel. Hear myself. Go over to my channel. I'm going to hear myself. Whoops, nope. Let's open up the chat. Whoops, nope. Let's open up the chat. Ugh, no, wrong thing. How do I chat here? Oh, right there. Yes. No, wrong thing. How do I chat here? Oh, right there. Yes. No, wrong thing. How do I chat here? Oh, right there. Yes. There we go. That should be good. Oh no. Give me a second. Cancel. This should go over, not under. There we go. That should be better. I am still new to this whole streaming thing, so forgive me if I am incompetent. Also, if you hear me freezing to death over here, that's just because we have a big ice storm coming, and it's a bit chilly in my house right now as a result. It's been below freezing pretty much for the past few days, so I have my robe on, and it's all gonna be good. I will not freeze to death in the middle of playing Robostar. Don't worry, I will, and it's good to see that someone showed up. I am all nice, comfy and cozy in my robe, and I think like a minute and a half started, I don't know, 6:10. I think that will be time for humans to show up. I might have made the chat decay too quickly, but who knows? This is my first time doing this. Is the title screen too loud, by the way? Because from what I can tell, the sound adjustments only take effect once you're actually within the game. Alright, good. I would say I'm gonna wait for a second opinion, but I don't know if anyone else is there yet. And I also killed Discord so I can't check, because I don't want anyone sending me messages mid-stream. Get those notification sounds. Oh no, the thing is I have OBS up on my second screen. And I want to be able to see that so I can see the chat. I just need a third screen, really. Okay, good. I do have control. Always good to know that you actually have control over the things that you think you have control over. Alright. And I think we're gonna get going. So I did a little bit of testing earlier, but I deleted the saves. I'm just going to use save 1. That is actually going to be a little bit quieter when we get into the actual game. For some reason, the menu sound effects do not obey the sound adjuster. It's weird. All right, we're going to be playing on Challenge, because I have played this before and I remember it wasn't that bad on Challenge. What we are going to be doing this time, it's not the only thing where the sound didn't work. Hopefully one thing has been fixed. I think it was fixed last time I played this. But what we are going to be doing this time, last time I streamed this, you can see it on my YouTube channel, the old VOD. It was like a year ago, so I've not played this game in a while. We sided with the people, with like the rebels who attacked the space station we're on, and we went and did those set of endings. But during that, I basically made a few comments about how it really sucked that I couldn't go ahead and get back at the evil corporation. And the people who made the game actually got back to me, or mentioned something to me in a comment on itch.io, where I'm playing this, that there is, in fact, a way of getting back at the corporation. You just have a very, very specific and kind of convoluted route for that. And they gave me a hint about the first step of that, so we're gonna give that a try. And if that doesn't work out, then we're just gonna get some more granny war crimes. It's gonna be great. Okay. Let's start it off. Contact! Moving in, providing... You idiot, Duke. She's just a civilian. But the thing she's in... It's a hover chair, you spanner. You called in for backup on someone's granny. Oh, bloody hell. You better not tell any of the others about this. Just shoot her and let's move on. Yep. I regret everything! Man down in engineering. Yes, this is the granny game, Goober Slot. We're going to go get revenge on the corpse. Alright, let's deal with the robots. I'm not going to kill this guy, because I kind of want to see how far I can get without having to murder, because Granny would like to minimize her war crimes. So yes, everyone ran away and... Okay, I'll send anyway, yeah. I cannot read this fast, I'm sorry, especially not with a weird child voice. But yes, so the goal of this game, or at least as it is presented when you start, is that you are going around and you are rescuing these children. Alright, we have 2 weapons. Yes, a suggestion? I don't even know if she's heard of the Genevan Convention. She predates it. She was her use of flamethrowers was grandmothered in. So our primary weapon is currently a laser gun, and we can drop bombs with the spacebar. Eventually we are going to get a far superior primary weapon, which is far more to Granny's tastes. You know, hey, maybe we won't do that. Maybe we won't go all flamethrowers this time. I make no promises. Okay, the bots are set to hostile. That should slow down your killer. I've revoked her door access, so she won't be getting out. Honestly, Jack, I thought you were supposed to be... Wait. Carrier lost. I think they're on to us. Also, I need to be... So one thing I need to be really careful about is not shooting the children. Because the robots themselves actually do not attack the kids. So our bullets are really the only things that are risking. We have someone listening in on our comms. I'm figuring a way of keeping her out right now. Till then, the best I can do is lock the terminals as she uses them. That means until I get the all clear, watch your mic. And you can saw it off and all. Carrier lost. I mean, I think Granny is a one-woman army. Given how quickly she... This game is roughly 2 hours long, and she basically wipes the floor with everything. Everything they throw at her. Alright. I did do a little bit of testing earlier. Whoops. I am very rusty at this. Get back here! Get back here so I can shoot you with an inferior weapon. Granny is displeased that she has to start off with lasers and not, say, her far superior flamethrowers. I really hope the flamethrower is as powerful as I remember it being. I remember it absolutely murdering everything. But yeah. So we're really just running around here and looking at terminals right now. Okay, Cassandra, you made it clear that you don't hold with what you call fancy boardroom games and executive maneuvering. So let me explain it in simple words for you. Joe Public doesn't want a robot in his house anymore. I think Granny just needs something to do with her time, and no one's around for her to play like shuffleboard with. Now, Faison brought me in to make some changes, to get some profit out of Lemno Station, whatever it took. Their words, not mine. I can report back to them that we can rethink the product line and go back to turning a profit, or I can report that the staff aren't willing to adapt and the whole thing has to be scrapped. Your call. That is a dude we will be seeing a lot of. And I mean, here's the thing, if Granny just wanted an army, she could probably just, I don't know, hack the robots. I'm pretty sure that Granny can hack. Also, I am doing terribly this time around. Probably because I don't have my superior weapons yet. Do I? I think... Also, I briefly tried, playing this with a controller, and that didn't actually go very well, unfortunately. And I don't even think it's like the fault of the developers. I think it's just that for whatever reason my controller didn't... Yeah, excuse me. Weird dude. Okay, let's grab this. What is it? Oh, there we go! I knew I was going this direction for a reason. Okay, let's get on to the proper weapon. Clumsy but deadly. Granny disagrees. Flamethrower is one of the earliest weapons you get. It is also one of the more powerful weapons. I don't know why it's given to us in this order, but yeah, this is why it's one of the most powerful weapons, by the way. You hit enemies, they burn. They burn so good. Granny loves it. I do have to get used to the controls because, as you can see, there's a little bit of a delay. But yeah, basically Granny just needs to lightly brush someone with the flamethrower, and they're doomed to die. As I am doomed to die if I... Yeah. I'm sorry, everyone. I am very rusty right now. Luckily, there's good checkpointing. Does it save my map? Oh yeah, it does actually save where I've been. If I remember correctly, enemies don't respawn in this game. Now let's give this another try. I mean, part of it is also that I don't want to burn the child. Because yes, the child will burn to death. The game is entirely willing to let that happen. Yeah, let's just... Yeah, part of the reason why we're going like, oh yeah, doesn't sound like something Granny would say, is that the children will in fact run in front of your bullets. They will. The children in this game have no sense of self-preservation, which is why it's a challenge, I guess. It's Paris. After all that Faiston said about their faith in the staff of Lemnos, they appoint Simon Sodden Paris to run it. He's touring the floor tomorrow at 4, so be careful what you say over the phone and try to look profitable. Yep. No one likes this Paris dude. Please burn. Okay, so enemies do respawn. Have we been in this room? I think we have. Maybe not. But, yep. Flamethrower. It's a little OP. We've seen this one. Yes, we've seen this one. There we go. Alright, let's quickly actually head and find a save point, just so I don't die. Excuse me. Hi, Yote. It really is, honestly. Let's actually head up here for a little bit. I'm glad some people showed up, so I'm not just talking to myself for the couple of hours. So, for those of you who missed it when I mentioned it on Discord, we are currently playing the Stick It to the Corpse ending. Ugh. Bouncy people, why? I need to get used to this again. I used to do not terribly at this game. I got a Starburst, which is a new bomb. Let's get that equipped. I haven't shown off bombs yet, mostly because I don't really like them all that much, but yeah, I'll show them off in this room. Hey! Okay, that was a not very effective use of the bomb. But let's kill you first. And let's just aim the flamethrower in this direction. I mean, if I'm just gonna aim the flamethrower this direction, and if you walk into it, it's your fault. Okay, I'm in position. They're locked out of their systems. I'll be transferring the bots over to us sector by sector, but you should be good to go live now. Man, this is gonna be the easiest 50 thou we ever made. Just a bunch of civvies to earn and an army on our side. Danny's not paying for complacent thugs. He's paying for the best. You've read the briefing. You know what these people are capable of. Sure, we read it. None of them were prepared for Granny, which is their biggest mistake. I think we've got a nice thing over here. Oh yes, these guys. Hate them, hate them, hate them, hate them, hate them so much. No, no, no. Yep, you see that? They kind of track you with their laser. That, however, is the reason why we go in there. Because it's... HP increases are nice. They make me... They forgive my sins. My sins of not actually being terribly good at this. This is true. I still love how the beginning of the game is like, oh, it's just someone's granny in a hover chair, and then she's just like, starts by murdering a man. I mean, I hope it was a heart symbol, because otherwise, Like, Granny might be bloodthirsty, but I shudder to think that the corporation is that inhuman. Then again, that might be why we set Granny on the job. Just set a monster to kill a monster. All right, what's the story? Cassie, we need to have a conversation about storage module X5. Now's not a great time, Mr. Paris. I can't help but notice a significant difference in efficiency between storage module X5 and storage module X6. Simon, I don't really have time to, and no matter how many times I prioritize a rationalization task, it still stays as it is. Whoops. So I've requisitioned a sentry droid to ensure that this time, things stays they're meant to be. Fantastic idea, Mr. Paris. You go ahead and action that. Alright, hopefully we will survive. Hopefully we will not murder this child. That is mostly my concern, not so... Great. Maybe setting this on challenge was a mistake. Okay, we've been up here. Let's hop on over to this direction. We want to go over here. Ah yes, here are enemy spawners. They constantly build new robots. They burn like everything else. In fact, if you burn them while they're building something, if I remember correctly, they just start burning forever. It's great. It's excellent. Yep. Alright, we now have more use of our Starburst. I'm hoping... So the first time I played through this game, which was not on stream... Whoops. What is this? Oh, yeah, it's a chest. Yeah. The chests have an interesting graphic in this one. Let's burn you. Let's get you. The other nice thing about the flamethrower is I just need to hit enemies once, usually, and then they just keep dying. I knew that Limnos was a backwater, but nothing anybody said prepared me for anything like this. I swear to God, if I hear one more person say, well, that's the way we've always done it, I'm going to be pushing somebody out of an airlock. I miss you so much. Right back soon, okay? Your messages are the only worthwhile thing on this whole wretched station. They did actually see my playthrough, which again was kind of awkward because they based Granny here off their own grandmother. So, luckily they were very understanding about our interpretation of her as Granny Warcrimes. Do I... Yep. To be fair, they're the ones who gave her a flamethrower. I did not give Granny a flamethrower. There we go. All right, let's head to the right briefly. Let's burn that one. Burn that one. I mean, again, the nice thing about the flamethrower is that I don't need to aim, I don't need to stay with line of sight to enemies. I just need to, like, hit them once. That's all Granny needs. One shot, one kill. Quick, clean, surgical. All these things a flamethrower isn't. Okay, yes. We have to deal with this room. And the actually dangerous part has been dealt with. Those laser guys are annoying jerks. She really doesn't. She used to when she was a young woman, but But you know, as you get older, your tastes get a bit more jaded. What's this cool thing? You got employee ID. I can actually go through the thing. Excellent. I'm hearing it too, Lenny. I think this is for real. This isn't Faiston's work, though. Paris is slime, but vanishing his own employees isn't his style. I'm glad you're safe, but don't let your guard down. Remember, whoever's doing this is inside our systems. Yeah. So, apparently something was going a little... Oh wow, thank you, game. Granny just needed that extra bit of challenge. And by challenge, I mean... Oh, come on, game. Why did you hit me as soon as I walked into the level? That is cheap. Granny will not stand for such cheap behavior. Yada yada. So, at one point, when I first played this, I picked up a secondary weapon that... Well, funnily enough, my friend, who is in the chat as Technicolor Ram... I can't believe you're doing this. Killer was like blood to me. Oh. But yes, my friend Technicolor Ram, who is in the chat, does in fact do commissions. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Say no more. So if you want some fan art, just ask. She'll send you a price quote. I'm sorry if I put you on the spot, but yeah. Anyway, let's head back to that chat, because we don't have to deal with this garbage anymore. Yeah! We do have to deal with that garbage, though. No! Alright, let's just try to be careful. I know that Granny doesn't feel the need to be careful anymore because she's old and therefore has embraced death. But yeah, I, on the other hand, am not old, and I have not yet embraced death, and I would kind of like to actually get through this game, especially since I am doing this in front of other humans. There we go. There we go. Now I can actually read. I can't believe you're doing this. Killer was like blood to me. I don't know what you and the geek went through, but it was nothing like what we went through together. If you piss on a good man's memory by giving the gear he died it to the first smooth-talking trickster who asked nicely for it, then, well, this isn't going to be the end of it. That is what I'm saying. So one thing I do like about this game is that they throw a ton of enemies at you, but you are fully capable of taking them on. Especially if you're actually used to the controls, which I will get used to. I will get used to them eventually, and then all of Granny's enemies beware. I do remember these little guys as being incredibly annoying, though. So, what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by death is that somewhere there is a... somewhere in this game, I cannot remember where, there is a sub-weapon that... Oh, and thank God, I've got the save point, so I can heal. Let's see, key item, name Leonard Gatz, access, employee. So we can now get to the first area. But yeah, as I was saying before, there is a sub-weapon that is a healing thing. I can't remember where I found it when I was originally playing this game. I kind of want to find it again. So I find that a lot more useful than, you know, a bomb. Because I don't need to bomb things, I just need to flamethrower. The flamethrower is Granny's pride and joy, as we all know. Let's grab you. Oh, I actually dodged the attack this time. Alright, let's go through that employee door, shall we? And it's been long enough since we last played this that, you know, yeah. Welcome to the first boss. Yep. So I just need to fly around this guy, do fire. I'm going to die. Some grannies give you warm sweaters. This one doesn't. You know, let's actually hold off on the first boss. Because if I remember correctly, there are more places we can explore. Actually, let me check the map again. Yeah, let's go up to the top. Because I remember there are some things up there that might actually help with the whole me not dying in a few hits thing. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I mean, I don't think any of the enemies can knit a sweater as warm as Granny, mostly because she's going to knit it with a flamethrower. Some people might think that you can't, you know, make knitwear out of fire, but those people are not Granny. They don't know. They don't have her Granny wisdom. Boss, we gotta talk about the muscle. Jack and Duke, what about them? Don't you think that they're a pair of meatheads who are gonna get us all killed? Save it. Save it, Chang. They're squatties. We don't pay them for their manners. Don't you worry. When the time comes, we'll act like professionals. Yes. Oh no. Granny's just her own thing. She was here before all other things. And yeah, they should let just Granny demonstrate. Again, you have to realize she isn't basically a motorized future wheelchair. So someone made the decision that this little old Granny needed to have a weaponized wheelchair, or at least one that can. Because I mean, remember, she starts off with a laser gun. That's not just like, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I think more old people should get like mech suits or whatever. Let them have a little bit of fun. Why not? They need the assistive tech anyway, so why not just upgrade it a little bit? And this room, fortunately, is going to be one that's going to stay cleared once I clear it. I think I want whatever this is. Yes, it is an HP increase. That will let me be a little bit sloppier. Let me see, okay. Not that Granny herself is sloppy, mind you. It's just because I am imperfect, unlike Granny, who knows exactly what she's doing. It would be great if we were all like Granny. Just all kinds of certainty. Armed in a motorized wheelchair that can commit war crimes. Let me see. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I mean, isn't that like the perk for wheelchairs? Like, I'm sure you can contact someone and get them to do that for you. Yep. Okay. Now we're at full health. And hopefully I will do a better job this time round. The fact that I got hit almost immediately means that I shouldn't get my hopes up. Yeah, maybe we'll use a bit of our bombs this time round. You're gonna run through, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna strafe you a bit, dodge your pathetic fire. Granny's good at dodging rocket. She's not as good at dodging like bullets or whatever this suit is, because it's slightly faster than her hover chair. Hey, be nice to Granny. Didn't your Granny teach you to be nice to old ladies? Especially heavily armed old ladies? Let's do that. I hope Julie's getting this. You hope she's gonna get your horrible demise. What the? Ugh! No! We're doing things the old-fashioned way. The fire guns at old ladies way. I mean, to be fair. And yes, we do have to do the entirety of this in like one shot, which is annoying. I hope. Because you're gonna run through there. And I'm gonna do that. Drop on you. I remember winning this like first time. I think I might have been playing on easy though. Can anyone remember what difficulty setting I was playing on last time I played this? Just going over here. I mean, Granny doesn't like things easy, but that's Granny. She's better than I am, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Granny, that I have to be the one steering your power chair. I am regretting playing on normal, yes. To be fair, they called it challenging. I wonder, can I change difficulty while I'm here? I can. Yes. All right. Back to proceedings. I feel no shame. Cause while Granny likes a challenge, this is just making her accurate to how Granny really is. A destroyer of worlds. Then again, I turn it to easy and I immediately get my butt kicked. Cause, yep, I was a little too, she's not that powerful yet. We need to wait till the point where she can annihilate the entire station on a whim, which will come. But yeah, I remember being better at this game last time I played. Just saying that so that people can pretend I'm good at things. But yeah, part of it I think is that I am trying to watch the chat. Yeah, it's been a year since I last played this. And again, I don't remember what difficulty I was playing it on. Please die. Please die so that Granny may burn your body as you are coming back. You know, machine guns are cheating, I think. Granny thinks that they are a violation of the Granny Accords. The Granny Accords, of course, are the agreement that everyone should be able to die to Granny. It is illegal. It is illegal to refuse to die when Granny wants you to die. Burn! Ugh! Hopefully that saved that clear. What am I? I am a little incompetent. Good. That dealt with the guy. I think I'm gonna keep it on easy for a little bit. Alright, so that's just back to the original thing. Let's head through. Welcome to the next area. Hey you, stop where you are. We want to talk. Okay. My name's Emma. I'm the leader of the hijackers. Jack is dead, Duke is dead. Killing you is not working out for us. We're switching to Plan B. Plan B is the one where we don't kill you. You can ride this whole thing out in engineering, and we won't send anyone else down your way. Or I guess you could do the vengeance thing and come make a try for us, but consider this. 1. Those robots you've been slagging are only going to get meaner from here on in. 2. There are a lot of them between you and us, and we're fabbing new ones all the time. And 3. You've been lucky with them so far, but you have to be lucky every time. We only have to be lucky once. You know what Granny thinks about all this? She thinks that is entirely, like, newfangled whippersnapper nonsense. Also, welcome to the adorable mine laying bots, who we need to avoid those mines, because of course we can actually lay mines as well. That's our starting weapon. I just don't like it. Ooh, what are you gonna give me? I got Duke's rockets! You could leave her alone and she'd be no threat to you at all. She's not even a military target. Shut up, you're a hostage. You get no say in this. I'm just trying to stop any more killing. A bit bloody late for that. She killed Duke. I got a score to settle. I know that woman. She's a lot of things, but she's not a murderer. That is where you are wrong, lady. I saw him go down. Did you see him die? It doesn't matter. She dies anyway. No, she doesn't. I told you to shut up already. She doesn't die. You underestimated her again. You barrel in with guns blazing and she outthinks you. A child could see it coming. Yeah? Can you see this coming? Blam! So uncouth. Granny will have to teach them a lesson. So, we can swap over to Duke's rockets, which work kind of like this. Where I can, like, remote control them! No, we're not doing that. I'm sorry, it is flamethrower time. Part of me is kind of regrets that they give you the flamethrowers first thing. Just because they are so much better than, like, every other weapon in the game. Especially when you are like me and cannot aim. You're not our target. You know that, don't you? Those kids you've been rescuing and rounding up in your lab? We're getting them out of here. You know as well as I do they're not safe in Faiston's hands. Hell, we programmed the boss to only target Faiston employees, so they're not gonna harm them. In fact, if you ask me, the biggest danger to them right now is that armor you're toting around with you, as it should be. Granny should be the dangerous thing in any planet she's on. Kinda ironic, am I right? I guess yes. Go feed your cat. Granny War Crimes can wait. Because, yeah. Cats take their vengeance. But yeah, no, that is actually a very important point. The robots will not hurt the kids. We are, in fact, the only people who can hurt the kids. And that's the way that Granny likes it. Because then she gets all the power. And yeah, this first time around, I am going to try to get away with not killing any of the kids, because I think I've managed to do that once. It is surprisingly hard to not kill children with a flamethrower. And boy howdy, is that a statement that I do not want taken out of context. No matter how accurate it is. And also, yeah, the Fabbers can make other things. Not just the slow-walking robots, they can also make the quick-fly ones. Which are honestly way more dangerous just because they don't move in straight lines. And there we go. What does our map look like? Oh right, yes, this level is interesting. Oh, child, please! Child, no! This is the room, I think, where I keep dying. Or at least where I keep killing a child. Thank you for getting out of there, child. Whew. That one stresses me out, because I keep going... I think every single time I've done that, I've gone in guns blazing, and, oh, I don't think so, sunshine. There's no way to revert regretting. That trick you're gonna try with a keycard ain't gonna fly here, not while I'm keeping an eye on things. That trick I pulled with the keycard, AK, when I used the keycard. Just need to destroy Fabbers. Luckily, if you're training the fire on the Fabbers, whatever is being made is set on fire. As it should be. There we go. That's one room cleared. So yeah, one of the big gimmick with engineering is there's that big shield there. Dang it, Goober Slot! I said I didn't want that taken out of context. Now I'm gonna be on like a list somewhere. Yeah, they really did pick the wrong station. I like to think that they were going to... They were like, oh, we're gonna rescue the kids, but Granny was gonna, like, do something about that. And then they just showed up and she's like, oh, I have to speed up my timetable. That one is a machine! She's tearing through those Fabbers as fast as we can deploy them! I can still make new bots up here in power, but it's gonna be a long job getting them where we need them to be. Yeah, about that. I've been looking at some of this experimental tech Faiston we're developing. There's something I want to try. I know exactly what the guy wants to try, and I'm not into it. She's in. Fire it up. Yep. So this thing we need to burn as quick as possible because it teleports enemies in. I hate this thing. It's not my least favorite room gimmick. That will come way later. Where Granny is reminded that she needs to breathe oxygen. Which Granny hates the fact that she needs to breathe. Oxygen should really only be for the fire. I don't know how many times we have to tell you that we're not sending killer robots after you just for shits and giggles. We're not planning on hurting the kids. Hell, we'd not be planning on hurting you if you could keep out of our hair for 5 seconds. Again, too late. Granny has smelled blood. Let's not forget that the longer you spend getting in our grill, the bigger chance that our hijack becomes a shootout with the authorities. Granny hungers for blood. I hope you know this. And let me tell you, those assholes care about structural collateral damage even less than we do. Just do yourself a favor, okay? Do all of us a favor. Granny promises no favors. I got an executive ID. I can now go through green doors. I know it's not an ideal situation, but it is what it is. Simon Parrish has executive access, and he's gone to comms to send a distress call. I'm confident he'll be back soon. Until then, we just have to stay positive. Alright, so a distress call is actually being sent. For the path we're doing, we are going to be stopping that distress call. I think one of these days I should do the, like, oh wait, no, this is the room where I keep killing the kid, right. Die, rocket robot. But yeah, this time through we are going to be stopping the Marines from doing things. One of these days I do kind of want to see what that route looks like, because I have a feeling that I'm going to get into a shootout with federal agents, and Granny is just all over that. That sounds like a fun Sunday afternoon for her. Okay, everybody, I guess for this week's our delegations from the HPP, the DPR UK, and the TPC, plus a few independent contractors. Remember, these people are impressed by wealth and power, so we're breaking out the opulence on this one. Beyond that, let's not go all camo and flakjacket this time. They meet actual soldiers every day. They can tell a faker. I know these are not easy people to work with, but they have deep pockets and a lot of latitude on how they spend their money. We pull this off, we make bank. Okay, I like to think that the child knows, knows that they don't actually have to worry about the robots, so the person they're yelling, "Don't shoot me at," is Granny. And they're thanking her for staying her murderous wrath. Rocket Raccoon! Luckily those things have a facing, so I could deal with that. The CIM series defense droid is solid, maneuverable, and dependable. Armed with a belt-fed RPG launcher, it is capable of rapidly demolishing even a hardened target. Sorry. Sir, could you not do that, please? Yes, that's absolutely correct. It can't, By disregarding targets behind the unit, we have ensured that no processing time is wasted on irrelevant data, improving the threat response metric by up to, 30%. I think I skipped, a line. As you can see, its inertial motivator allows it to maneuver over difficult terrain with ease, and its hardened shell makes it virtually invulnerable to... sir, could you not do that, please? Yes. So their gimmick is that they cannot hit behind them. They just can't. They're just completely incapable of any sort of, like... Ugh, I hate you guys. You know what? Let's grab whatever this is. Oh, that's what I want. That is what I want. I want the autosurgeon. It is my friend. I'm running over to the save so we can equip the autosurgeon. Alright. These are our key items. But what we want here is down here. Autosurgeon. Heals thyself. We're gonna grab that. Now Granny has a healing item. Ho ho ho. And I will show you how that works. Probably in a moment, honestly, because... Yep. I've taken some damage. Hit that. Boom. Healed. I love this. I love this particular sub-weapon because it means I don't have to be careful. And as we all know, I don't like being careful. Yep. An ammo reservoir. I think that is something I can equip. Okay, yes. I can spend my CPU on this, which I will do. Ammo reservoir, extra specials. We're gonna do that. It takes up 2 of my CPU. And, alright, yes, I didn't want to go in here. I wanted to go down here, up here, so we can read some of these. My name is Harold Faiston. On behalf of Faiston Futuristics, I'd like to welcome you to Lemnos Station. On this automated tour, you'll learn the history of the company I built and the exciting plans we have for the future. He looks like Ming the Merciless. The Faiston journey started in 2038 with the release of the Romer brand smart surveillance system. It's our oldest line, but Romer still accounts for a significant portion of Faiston sales. Yes. Shodan's secret, backstory confirmed. In 2045, the board of Faiston decided to enter the newest segment of the market and began development of the Servo. In the Servo, we brought the Faiston approach to the home assistance sector, building a service droid that was not just a butler, but a companion. Whoops. Since 2045, Faiston have innovated in numerous alternative and developing markets, but this year we are bringing our expertise in robotics to an exciting new sector. Faiston have long avoided the tightly competitive defense sector, but the ERDA Act 2052 has given us the freedom we need to bring out something really special. Yep. And it does really explain a lot. Granny just yelling at a pitiful hacker. They are a creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as they run through the corridors. That seems like something that Granny could get behind. Speaking of getting behind, I would like to get behind these guys when they shoot, because, boy howdy, Granny does not like getting shot with bullets. It's an odd thing to get caught up on, but Yeah, Granny just not a fan of being shot. Yep. Luckily, these guys are a lot less of a threat if you're careful and can strafe. Like Granny can. Have I? Yes, I have cleared this. Also, I hate those rocket guys so much. They're a bit of a pain. Fortunately, those fabrics are not making the rocket guys. They are making the... Yep, thank you. Thank you for that. Just need to get behind that thing. Might be useful to get rid of fabbers. I mean, the fortunate thing about our ammo thing is that it recharges every time I hit a save point. So I don't really need to save ammo. It's fine. I can also do stuff like that. Take that, inferior robot. Nice try, but no. I got this one locked down too. Jerk. We will be able to deal with this eventually, but now is not that time. Oh, child, you are right to be scared, especially since you are in Granny's way. Fortunately, I believe the child has moved, and I can get started on burning the fabber. Yeah, child, maybe you should have been more considerate when you were picking your color palette. Fortunately, you are wandering on the bottom of the room. Alright, bye, kid. Beep. Are you just saying beep over your... You're just being a jerk, aren't you? Granny will enjoy making your death slow and painful. You know what? Screw it. Just running through this one. Running through this one as well. Because we have a very specific place we want to get to. And I think we got all the kids on this level. Teleporting McGee, not right now. Oh boy. I just kind of want to get to a save point so I can see where I'm going, see if I've actually cleared this level. I have, more or less. We'll deal with that thing in the bottom corner eventually. We will be coming back here. Don't worry. I just need to open that up. And, alrighty, so we're actually doing this then. Oh, it's this guy! We give you every opportunity to turn back, and here you are! Okay. Oh, I'm not actually on my controls. That would actually really help, if I was on my bullets. Okay, Fabber's down. Let's give you a little bit of the Granny Special. A little bit more of the Granny Special. And welcome to Admin. Is this Admin? I'm actually can't remember if this is Admin. No, this is Comms. Oh yeah, this entire level is a running boss fight. So we're actually gonna go over to Admin first. Admin is fun. Admin has ninja robots. They turn invisible. They burn like everything else. Remember correctly, you can burn them while they are invisible. They're just cowards running around while invisible. They are nowhere near the worst enemy, mind you. Oh, those guys will come up. But they are a bit annoying just because, you know, you have to... Child, no! No, child, that was where the flamethrowers going! Child! Child, please! Yes, that was scary! You were just standing next to a live flamethrower. I think Granny's gonna reconsider the whole rescuing the children thing. Holy crap! Child, please! Oh, these guys are annoying. Or rather, they would be annoying if I wasn't rocking the flamethrower as my sidearm of choice. Also, I'm getting beaten up. Let me be a little bit more careful. Also, right, yes, I can heal. Which should not be a, like, replacement for careful play, but it's gonna have to be. Okay, that's fine. They give me a save point and a passage back to the first level. Okay. We might actually do all the areas today. I mean, there's no reason not to. It's a short game. This is fair. Oh, there we go. There's the bad enemy. There's the enemy I hate. So that guy is going to basically grab other enemies and turn them into, like, kamikaze death robots. I am not a fan of those enemies. They are surprisingly nasty. I want to go to the right. I actually wanted to go down on this right, and I just realized that I'm going to the left, not to the right. Granny's just doing this to test you. Everything Granny gets wrong is just a test. Yeah, child, get going. Also, no, you are burning first. You are burning first. I don't care how much damage I take. No. There, now this guy can get a nice, warm Granny sauna. Let's spend a little bit of our ammunition. Ooh, what is that? I can't remember what that is, but it's probably something really nice. I do remember that there was one ability that was just really, really strong that you can pick up at some point. Alright, turrets. Because they are cowards! Cowards who do not want to face Granny directly. Go ahead, fire. I want to say there's like a shield or something. There's some like really crazily good ability somewhere around here. I think it might be this way. Let that die. I can burn you. I mean, yeah, to be fair, Granny's battle chair is amazing. This little shit's right, though. We just don't have the experience in the defense sector. Maybe with 3 or 4 years bringing talent in from Marsec or Metalix. I didn't put you in this role to hear excuses, Paris. Oh, sorry. I didn't put you in this role to hear excuses, Paris. You're here to get some profit out of Face Sensation, one way or another. If you don't think you're up to it, there are plenty of others who are. The DPR UK, for one, are very eager to get a better source of automatic enforcement, so much so that they're willing to share some of their own research on the topic with us. I'm sending their notes over. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this is to be kept strictly confidential. Dun dun dun! Evil Corp is evil! We also got more HP, because that is what Granny wants. Granny doesn't actually need the extra HP, I just need it because I am bad. You got an induction coil! I can't remember what induction coils do. Spend CPU to equip it. Well, yeah, we'll see what that it does, sooner rather than later. No. Horse meat is a delicacy. Are you seriously expecting us to serve it to a bunch of nuns and aid workers? Half of them are vegetarians. I don't care if it's cluttering up cold storage. We're not sending it back. Do you have an idea how much it costs to ship fresh meat to the asteroid belt? Look, it's only 2 weeks. Then we're getting another delegation from the DPR UK. The Brits will wolf that stuff down. It's probably the first proper meat they've seen in years. We are in the dystopic future, where the only shining light is Granny. Remember correctly, induction coil is... Was this the one that I liked? Faster... Oh, yes! We are removing that one, so we can put on faster bullets. Because, I believe that actually does affect the flamethrower. If I remember correctly. Burn, 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 burn. Burn, 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 burn. Yes. Really, Granny's just doing this for everyone. Back in her day, this is just how you got things done. Yep, so the faster bullets on the flamethrower, if I remember correctly, make them kill things faster. Like, a lot faster. Like, a lot faster. Like, a lot of faster. You burn. I'm going to go deal with this thing. Heal up, because Granny can do that now. And I need to remember that I can do that. It's only, you know, one of the better sub-weapons. Though, supposedly on the route we're going to be doing, we're going to get the strongest sub-weapon in the game. You got Employee ID, so we can now get through all the doors in this area. So the one annoying point this game does is that when it sends up messages like that, it covers the bottom of the screen, so I can't see the doors. Also, no. No, bad. Bad. Granny will not bake you cookies. And by cookies, I mean delay your inevitable death. I mean, you can bake cookies with a flamethrower, right? That's entirely possible. Got an ammo repository. Okay, I think that's just another extra ammo upgrade. Also, yeah, this thing's gonna be a joy once we get to it. Which we need to... Yeah, we're just leaving. Let me see. Okay, I think if I need to go... I mean... Shh, Goober Slot, you're not supposed to tell people that. I think I need to go this way and down first. No. That was the exact opposite way of where I'm supposed to go. I think I'm supposed to go here. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Might be where I'm supposed to go. Granny doesn't remember. Oh, right, yes. This is where I'm supposed to go. Look at this fun. Like, I actually kind of legitimately like the design of this room. It's just like, here, get into a position with a bunch of turrets. It'll be glorious. Let me check the map. Yeah, we need to head down, left, down, right. If that made any sense. No, this is not where I want to go. I want to go down, then to the left. This level is a little bit maze-like, honestly. Bye. Alright, we want to go this way. Yep, because I opened up that door. Now there's, like, laser dudes. Yep, there's these little, like, crawly dudes who... I mostly just have to avoid the lasers. Like, this area up here is safe, if I remember correctly. Yep. But, who needs safety when you can move? Especially since those things can't turn once they fired. What goodies are you gonna give me? A CPU increase? That is Granny's favorite thing. I mean, after war crimes. I mean, come on now. It's just... She has many interests, Granny. War crimes, CPU increases... All the things a little old lady needs. We're in trouble. The station's under attack, most of the staff are down, the material's loose, and the hijackers are in control of the bot somehow. How much do they know? I have no idea. The network was the first thing to go down. If they've been rooting around in there, they'll find something. I see. Okay, don't send a distress call yourself. I'll contact the UNN. The Marines who respond will understand the importance of discretion. If you're concerned about leaks, I'm in research now, and it has its own self-destruct system. Sorry. If you're concerned about leaks, I'm in research now, and it has its own self-destruct system. If we need... No, leave it intact. I'm not throwing away all our work on Medea now. Medea, you say? Alright, and that last comment was just that the staff are expendable, and yeah. Understood, sir. Okay, let me see. We have the ammo repository, extra specials, and we have the ammo reservoir extra specials. Why would I want either of those things when I can have faster bullets? Oh yes, this room is not the best thing. I'm just gonna heal tank through this one. It's fine. Granny can heal. She can also just do that. Grab whatever this is. You got a boosted drive! I think I want to equip that. I think that is something that Granny wants. So I think the boosted drive is move faster. I don't think Rocket Raccoon over there is actually all that dangerous without enemies to weaponize. So okay, we've been through here. We need to swing up there somehow. Right, yes. Oh right, yes. No 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 no. I wanted to go back down to the save point. One thing I did tell the developers about, and I'm kind of sad that they've not done. You know, I think this is better than faster bullets. Granny being able to zoom. Let's see. How good is Granny being able to do the zoomies? First of all, I have to get used to the super speed. Eventually we'll have enough CPU, I think, for everything that I want. Right, okay, so this is actually, so this room we're in right now, this bulkhead has been locked. This is the end game where we can go and confront Paris. That's also where we get to see what exactly Project Medea is. It's a, those of you who remember who were here last year, you might remember that one. It is indeed a thing that this corporation is doing. That everyone, that is really the reason why the hackers are here. It's also the reason why they have a bunch of children on the station. What does it say? Now they're remodeling the entire executive wing for this Project Medea. Harris is bringing zero to himself and wants the entire sector on a different grid. Security, he says. You explained the cycling station power will still reset the lock, right? So his coke parties don't get to be as secure as he wants them to be. Boo hoo hoo. Sorry, boo damn hoo. Oh, if only they were just coke parties. We will see what exactly Project Medea is. It is something that makes even Granny go, wait, hold up, you're doing what? Alright, let's head over to comms. Let me have a quick drink. We are making good progress. Back to this jerk, who, as you can see, he makes fabbers. And I hate him forever for it. You can't even actually kill him up until you get to a certain point. You just need to deal with his fabbers. Yep, the little coward gets a shield, and that you just need to wipe. Alright, if I remember correctly, if you go up here, it's just like a quick little gauntlet. Again, I give Granny extra speed, and then I don't know how to use the extra speed. Attention incoming vessels! The staff of Levno Station are now our hostages. If you proceed, we will not hesitate to execute them. We will release our list of demands shortly. If they are not met within 2 days, this entire station and its civilian staff will be destroyed. They are not kidding around. If I remember correctly, this is also a really nice thing that we want. If only all the mine-laying robots weren't laying those mines. Awfully rude of them. Don't they know that Granny wants a thing? That they're just in the way? What is this thing? I got a reactive shield! I think that this is actually the thing that I basically spent all my CPU units on and never ever turned back. Let's get that re-equipped. Leave that for right now. Reactive shield. Counterattack when hit. Oh, and I have a little bit of space left. I think I'm gonna grab one of these. I will kick all of them in the dick. Glad that you can make it. Because if I remember correctly, how this works is if I get hit, there's an explosion that deals damage to everything around me. It's great. I should heal because I was honestly just taking that hit so I could demonstrate that I deal damage to my surroundings. Yes, that's exactly what I was doing. Alright, here we go. The nerd. Who... He keeps making fabbers, and I hate him for it. Luckily, the flamethrower is, does Granny's own work. Yep. That should deal with those people. Give me a second to shake out my hands. Fortunately, with the... I didn't get a hit on him that time. I'm also being really sloppy. Not that that's anything new. Yes. So Plato, how aware are you of what we're doing in this game, besides burning robots with a flamethrower? Wait, oh yes! Impressive! I see someone's tried the old spicy loot box on you before. Yes, that is a thing that this game does. I think that's the only spicy loot box that the game does, but still, it's... This is true! Granny does not need to be precise. Granny just walks around, I guess hovers around, lighting everything on fire and exploding. Quite literally, she needs nothing else in life. She has a wheelchair-mounted flamethrower. What else would she need? Nothing, which is the answer. Okay, I think there might be a... I mean, we should all envy Granny. She is the supreme being. She is godlike in her power. In her lack of a need to do any sort of... Oh yeah! Oh wait, no! Napalm was the thing that I need to equip. You will see why. Alright, that one's locked. I can't remember what I need to do. Clear that. Excuse me. Pardon me. Coming through. Alright, enjoy your RPG playing. Alright, we go in here. Let's disable a few things. Because what we need is napalm. Flamethrower explodes enemies. And we can still do extra ammo. So yes, now when enemies die, they explode. Someone understood what we want out of Granny War Crimes. It is a beautiful thing. I love it very much. I am honestly a little bit disappointed in myself that I forgot. I forgot we get enemy destroying napalm. Which gets all the more impressive when you have little enemies like these that fly around. It also makes the flamethrower deal a lot of damage. Please burn. Please burn. Please. Everything here, burn. Yeah, I would think that you'd be like, wait, what? Who gave Granny an exploding flamethrower? Why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I arm all of our robots with exploding flamethrowers? It would have made this whole, like, fighting Granny thing way easier. This is true. Ooh, and we get a CPU increase. We can probably do the reactive shield and the napalm if we want to. Not sure we should right now, but let's clear these out. Hello! You're an idiot for coming near Granny! Show's down for good, boss! If I don't make through this, it's been a pleasure. Yes, that guy is now vulnerable. The next time we see him, he will be burnt. Hopefully one of the issues has been solved. Otherwise, you're all gonna go deaf. I've actually not played this far in the game for a while, so... let's just say that the upcoming boss fight has a sound problem. Let's see... Okay, so this is the cheap one. I can't do the induction coil. I can do the reactive shield. Let's give that a try. give you a flame... Let's give you a nice fire bath. Let's deal with your turrets. The old-fashioned way. The granny way. Come back here. Ah, and you're summoning. Good. Good. You're summoning your ads. And of course, she's giving him a pep talk, which Granny cares not for. Granny is armed and loaded for bear. And then that guy does that thing. Oh, did you know your Oleg still have the default password? This is where this is going. Yep. Hope that was not deafening to anyone. I clear jumped out of my skin the first time that happened. Okay. I am, like, stretching out my hands, because this is a bit of a nonsense fight. Shall we go? Yep. You have to burn that child. How did you know? It's answer, because, you ran in here. In case you hadn't figured it out. Totally. Oh, look! Something! Yeah, by the way, while I'm upside down... Yeah, she just wanted to burn that child. Yeah. Don't worry, we're counter-hacking this guy. And, yes, this is messing with my controls. I'm actually burning... Again, this is a... Okay, good. Now you're just hacking my screen, Shodan style. But fortunately, since I have the flamethrower, I can just do this. There we go. Oh boy. You got a particle beam, which is the weapon that guy did. We're gonna leave him alive to suffer slowly. And we are going to... Yeah, we're gonna let you be comfy and do some bleeding. That is this is the comms we would touch if we want to, if we would want to contact the UNN Marines. You don't need a killer to get to me. You don't even need to unlock station comms. If you do, I promise you the military will be in those cameras quicker than you can blink. And like we've been saying, their plan is to take those kids you've been rescuing and hand them straight back to Faceton. Alright, Granny will play along for now. If you're really set on hashing this out with me, then come to power and we'll finish it, one way or another. And I'm telling you, it's not too late to work something out. Yes, after I've dealt with all of your friends. So we're going to power. And I might actually just turn that one off. Go back to this one. And yeah. So that was the Julie boss fight. That one is always a bit of a headache, mostly because the sound is really loud whenever Julie hacks you. Alright, so we need to get to power. Power requires me to go down here, I believe. Yep, it's over here. Let's get both of you burning, burning, burning. The napalm upgrade is just so nice. It is literally everything I want out of a weapon in a video game. It weaponizes the things I kill, and and I don't really need to aim it, because Granny doesn't want to bother with that, like, newfangled aiming thing. They didn't aim when she was a girl. Yep. Now we can get in through here. Oh no, they're turning Granny's weapon against her. Okay, you're here. Thank you. Your boss probably told you they're building prosthetics for orphans here on Lemno Station. If that doesn't smell like a cover story to you, you clearly don't know Faison as well as you should. Yes. One of your colleagues definitely thought it stunk. So bad that they hired me and my team to raid the station and get the kids back to Earth. I will believe you for right now. As soon as you say something that Granny doesn't agree with, though, you will be dead. But, yes. That is very much the... That's very much the long and short of it in this game, is that we don't really care who gets burned, really. I mean, yeah, sure, I care mostly for a score-keeping purposes if I burn a child. This is true. I got a cardial overstimulator. I think that one might increase my health when I spend CPU on it. I'll have to look at that the next time we reach a save point. I can't believe that they thought they could turn fire against Granny. Like, come on. Fire is her thing. Granted, there are ways of playing this game where she is not a rampant pyromaniac, but I think those ways are just straight up wrong. Like, yes, sure, I could play with, I don't know, the lasers, or Duke's rockets, or whatever. But that's not Granny. Granny is just the indiscriminate might of the flamethrower. Yeah, CPU increased. So we're gonna have choices the next time we reach a save point. Delicious, delicious choices. Oh no. Okay, so these guys, they don't attack me until I deal with them. Also, child, get away from the flamethrower robots so I can light them on fire. This entire place, just so much fire. Excuse me, child? Yep, then they do this. Like jerks. I think the explosion from napalm can... Crap! That was not what I intended. I have to do that room again. Thanks a lot, moving through doors. Granny, your hover chair has betrayed you! Let's do a little bit of a healing. There we go. I don't think the explosion hurts us, for anyone who's curious. I'm pretty sure that Granny is immune to her own explosions. As it should be. The only thing that... Sorry. Our plan was to have Jack and Duke round up the kids once Juliet hacked into your systems and turned the robots hostile. Except we thought there'd just be one or two to rescue, not like a dozen. So I tried to find a bigger ship while Jack and Duke were tracking them down, except they ran into you and it all went south from there. And now we're too late. The UN have the station blockaded. Nothing's getting out. The only reason we're not knee-deep in Marines right now is they think we still have hostages. And yes, there's that robot attacking on the next screen over. Let's go. I almost burned you, child. There we go. Problem dealt with. Oh, that room's gonna be a pain. Don't worry. Don't worry. Mover robots burn like everything else. I'm sorry the commentary is a bit one note, but I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I actually have to concentrate. I actually have to concentrate on the things. Okay, I think if we go in here... What does the cardial overstim do? Please tell me. Cardial overstimulator, even more hits. Okay, let's go up here. There we go. Now we have a lot of hit points. This is good, because again, precision is for people who aren't Granny. The annoying thing about these enemies is that they're only hittable, like, for a little bit. Can I get an explosion when you're... Jerk! Come on and just die already. Granny has lost patience. And this, I think this is the area where it really starts getting tricky. Mostly because of the flamethrower bots. Because the flamethrower bots are jerks, and I hate them. You got a shield! I think that's a, what do you want to call it? A secondary weapon. That you can turn on every so often, but I think the auto surgeon's better. Also, again, I just really like these laser robots. I'm not sure why. Probably because Granny understands the simplicity of purpose. Also, yeah, look at this room! There is actually a reason to clear this room, but it's also, like, I love it. I love that room. It's a good one. It's a really good design for a room. Let's clear you out. Yes! And that room would have been way harder if I didn't have the flamethrower. I wouldn't say the flamethrower trivializes this game, but it does make it a little bit less, you know, likely for me to die. Let's get whatever that is. Ah, right, yes. Ugh. Child, this is gonna be... Child, stay away from the blast doors, and no one will get hurt. Or at least no one that Granny doesn't want to get hurt. Granny has decided that you will live for now, child. So... please. Oh, I would be sad. I would be sad if the flamethrower got nerfed. Mostly because I feel it would be unnecessary. Like, I'm pretty sure other weapons deal more damage. Like, I'm pretty sure the flamethrower, especially without napalm... Yes. I could go back to challenge plan. So here, I'm not going to. So here's the plan. I'm going to wire the car to the station to blow, and then me and the kids, yep, we run out the blast, they run silent, they dismiss us as a piece of debris. Once the blockade's down, we stand a pretty good chance of outrunning them and claiming asylum at Mars. But yeah, I mean, I could go back to actually having a bit of a challenge with this game, but why would I do that? No, that's just silly talk. Do you think Granny wants to be challenged? No. Granny understands the true order of things is that she wrecks everything forever. I'm mostly trying to get back to the save. Oh wait, no. Wrong direction. Wrong direction. Might as well clear this room because it's fun. That room is just satisfying. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. Yep. Where was that save? Yes, everything is fun mode. Ah, here we are. This is actually the big choice in the game. If we go up here, And this is also where the Granny backstabs everyone route is going to start. I do kind of want to do a little bit of progress this way before we do that. Mostly because I want to make sure that I do it properly. And if I don't do it properly, I'm just going to die. Because basically we have to help her and then betray her, like, immediately. You know which person I'm talking about. The boss of the people who hijacked the station. The person who's been sending us robots. Yep, and this is actually... Because if you kill her after the thing is armed, you get what the developer referred to as the strongest secondary weapon in the game. Though most people won't think of it that way. Which I'm going to presume is, hey, blow up the entire station, though. Which makes sense. Like, I think I know what I'm gonna have to do for that. And it's gonna be fun, because we have to go back to an area that we haven't been to yet. Mostly because there wasn't really a point to going to it earlier. Because we need to get the weapon that lets us actually easy mode the final area. Let's see. Hey, guys. It's a good thing that explosions are Granny's friends and do not hurt her. I mean, at least when they're her explosions. They know better. I got a short fuses. I believe that's an upgrade for either the bombs or the rockets. And I care nothing for it. It's not the flamethrower. It can just go hang. Yep. So I think, yeah, I don't think I can get this shortcut until I clear this room. Let's heal up a little bit. Okay, I only just noticed that the healing button takes up 2 shots, and oh child, is this gonna be the first death of the first child death of the run? So when we finally do like the Marines run, I am going to also intentionally just go through and quote unquote fail to save the children. Just because I think there's probably dialogue for if you do that. Yes, child, that was scary. This seems easy, like an easy room. That was bizarrely simple. Not sure I like that. Oh, okay. I think this is one of those things where like, I don't know, she was just feeling kind of crabby today. She was just kind of in a bad mood. And then she was like, you know what? No. No one gets to live. Okay, we do not want to go over there yet. That's like the escape pods. Remember correctly, if we go over here, though... Yes, testing is down there. We do not want to get down here yet. Remind me to go back to testing later. Testing has some, important things to do there. Everyone loves testing. Testing is the best area. It also has a pretty decent secondary weapon against some enemies. who we haven't seen yet, and who are generally not worth the effort to fight without that weapon. I'm being coy because there are a few people here who I don't think have seen the previous playthrough. Flamethrower. Yeah. Just run at me while spinning. It's worked so well for all of your friends. I got a magnetic deflector. I think that one might be a shield that blocks shots. Does Granny want such a thing? I'm not sure. Let's get back to the save point before the big decision. Which I think was up here? Yeah, it was up here, over here. Did I clear this level, is the important question. Looks like it. Alright. Let's see what that magnetic deflector is. Oh no, that's short fuse. Bombs explode faster. Another AUG. Magnetic deflector. Particle beam bounces. Oh right, we got the particle beam. All right, let's briefly show this off. Not that Granny is going to betray her one and only love. Because this one takes a while to aim. And like does that. It's all right, I guess. It's no flamethrower. Definitely no flamethrower. What does short fuse do? Bombs explode faster. Eh. Shield. A few moments of relief. Eh. Alright, we're gonna go in here. Well, here's where you decide. If you want to actually do some good, let's head onto the core together and wire it to blow. Otherwise, well, I guess we gotta kill each other. Alright, let's go wire it up to blow. Which we have to do, but yeah, I need to burn the turret. Yeah, aim at Granny. Granny's your target. Granny is your target. Granny is your target. Target. Yep, I mostly just need to distract the thing. Which, again, it's easy because we're on easy mode. Or, sorry, it's not easy mode, it's fun mode, which is what easy mode should always be called. It's a good thing that our friend here is immune to everything that's being thrown at them. Okay, one more and we can do this. Once all the charges have been lit, Gondor will call for aid, and we can leave. So as soon as that happens, we need to run down here and burn. Yes, I'm betraying you now. This is gonna be fine. Granny has no friends, only temporary stays of execution. Also, wow, this is an impressive arsenal you've got here. I probably should have taken less damage in the actual fight. But yes, we need to win here. I mean, duh. Granny doesn't lose. But yeah, we need to tag you. There we go. Huh, you killed her. I guess that means you're gonna come back to the top of the station and open the comms after all. Probably not. Hell, if I'm giving you the pleasure of killing me, though. Sorry, hell if I'm giving you the pleasure of killing me, though. No. We got Emma's detonator. Let's save and show off Emma's detonator. Because I have a feeling I know what this is gonna do. Detonator blows up Lemnos Station. Alright. How bad can this be? Oopsies! Granny's finger slipped. Lemnos Station, the flagship research facility of Faced in Futuristics, was destroyed today in a terrorist attack. Also known as Granny's Finger Slipped, the ringleader of the hijackers, one Emma Memnon, is believed to have been shot dead during the siege by a Faced employee. Meanwhile, alleged leaked documents have surfaced purporting to show records of human experimentation taking place about Lemnos. I'm joined today, now, by Harold Faiston, Faiston CEO at the company's HQ in North California. These documents could have been faked by anybody with a text editor. The research taking place in Lemnos was into cybernetic prosthetics, as our own records will clearly demonstrate. So you're not at all concerned with the prospects of an official probe? We are confident that the UNN will find no evidence of wrongdoing aboard Lemnos Station. Well, Faiston's investors seem to agree. Despite the attack, the corporation's share price has remained steady at 3,000 credits per unit. What would you say of the reports emerging that much of the damage to the station was done when one of your own employees sided with the terrorists? We've all heard the story, and frankly, I wouldn't pay it any attention. Granny sides with no one and everyone. All manner of rumors surface after an event like this, and it's quite inconceivable that so much destruction can be wreaked by one senior citizen in a hover chair. Alright. And credits, because, yeah, we blew up the station. And yeah, dedicated to the memory of Grandma Noel, who would have not have taken this shit from anybody. Jack died in combat because of us. Emma Memnon, on the other hand, had hoped to die old and surrounded by grandchildren. Julie Chang was blown to pieces along with Lemnos Station. He was spared Tai Duke Cause's life, but he was unable to make good his escape before the station later detonated. Simon Ferris had an escape from the station planned in minute detail. His plans did not include the possibility that anybody on board would detonate the core without warning. He died in the blast. The United investigation found no wrongdoing on behalf of the board of Faiston Futuristics. A trivial fine was levied, and Harold Faiston once again was protected from the consequences of his actions. 20 hostages were killed by the final detonation of Lemnos Station. Yes, you gotta respect your granny who takes no shits. I believe we can actually skip this with the control button. Was it the control button? It was some button. Was it shift? There's a button to skip through the credits the next time we do this. Might have been escape. There we go. Alright, we go back. We are going to head back? Yes. And we are going to, at least for right now, change back our power-up. Because Granny doesn't want her finger to slip again. You know, Granny can be a little clumsy, and it's probably for the best if we save the explosion for when it's gonna be most effective. So now we need to go down to research, I believe, which is just through here. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. Granny is doing a little jog in her hover chair. Well, it's not really a jog because, you know, she's in a hover chair, she's not walking. Okay, so where we need to go is we need to go down here to testing. This should not be a challenge. Because testing has something we want. And man, these early game enemies are just... Why do they even bother? Honestly. I mean, they bother because I'm clumsy, and I make mistakes. But like, I think at this point they would probably start fabbing more dangerous things. Also, these little spider enemies confuse me a bit, because I'm pretty sure the only reason why they're a challenge at all is because some people are using weapons you have to, like, aim? It's one thing to talk about the capabilities of the CIM series, but you can't see it in action, then those are just hollow promises. In our testing area, we put all of our new designs through a rigorous program that stretches them to the absolute limit. In a few minutes, we'll be showing off just how the CIM unit performs in a live battlefield situation. Yes, because there is something in here that we want to get. Yep, there's the battlefield test. Yes, we do need to run in there. You're still fabbing easy enemies. I like this. Please do not stop doing this. I mean, granted, given that the boss fight where they had someone fabbing didn't do it, I don't think we have much to worry about. Alright, let's go into the test. Clumsy me, teehee. CPU increased, which is what we like to hear. So, apropos of nothing, I have Burning for You by the Blue Oyster Cult playing in my head right now. I don't know why. It clearly has nothing to do with what we're doing here. Nothing to do with it at all. Look at these battlefield tests. They can't hold up to a senior citizen in a hover chair. Is this what I want? You got an auto turret. That might be what I want. Oh no, it's a secondary fire thing. That's lame. Granny wanted that to just be automatic. Staple a turret to her chair. What did we get? We got that add addition. We got short fuse. Oh wait, no, it isn't just a special. What was I gonna do? Oh yes, now I can do that. Good. Granny accepts the offering of extra saves. Sorry, extra ammo. Words. I'm good at them. Leonard. You know as well as we know as well as anybody how much is riding on this demonstration. This kind of negativity is the kind of thing I've come to expect from manufacturing, not from you. I can only report what the text found, Mr. Paris. Our competitors have spent decades trying to crack this and come up short. No matter how much firepower you stuff into one of these things, a smart enough human will always be able to outthink them. Sorry, wrong, Lenny. You're an employee of Face and Futuristics. What you report is exactly what we tell you to report. So if the tests aren't showing the CIM unit in a positive light, might we respectfully suggest that you find some that do? Gasp! Faced in Robotics is lying to their customer base. Be still my heart. That has never happened before. Granny will have to do a drive-by shooting in protest. She was gonna do a drive-by flamethrowering anyway, but you know, this is just another excuse. Eek, robots indeed, child. You know what else there are here? Laser turrets. You know what there isn't here? Anything that Granny is worrying about. Granny eats robots like this for breakfast. I like to think that the original tests that showed the CAM not in very good light, where, okay, we need to stop this random senior citizen from doing things. The robots aren't working. Nothing is working. She's too good at what she does, and what she does is murder. She does love her job so much. I wish I could have the same kind of, like, career satisfaction that Granny does. I got a cloak! I think that lets me just, hit the button and run through. Oh wait, no, it's a CPU item. Let's see what that does. Before the naughty robots start shooting me. Very naughty robots. Okay, what does... Oh. Huh, it's not... Oh, right. My finger wasn't on the shoot bang buttons, which was just very silly of me. Okay, cloak. Enemies take longer to notice you. Maybe later. Maybe if I end up with more CPU for some reason. I mean, that would be useful if I was like stealthing through, or if I just wanted to do like a run through, like kind of pacifist run. But that's not Granny. Granny doesn't do a pacifist run of anything. She doesn't even do like a pacifist run of like checkers. 2. All members of the testing team. I'm delighted to announce that we will have reached an agreement that will allow research to begin on a new and exciting project. We're bringing in a team of industry experts to form the core of Project Medea. The east wing of our testing lab will be remodeled to make sure they have all they need. Please be aware that the project is highly confidential. Access to the east testing will be restricted to the board and to members of the Project Medea team only. I appreciate that the relocation to west testing is going to present its own challenges, but I have every confidence that the testing team will be able to rise to it with your characteristic professionalism. Okay. I think I've got the admin key that will let me get into East testing. That was I'm sorry, child. That was reflex. Well, I guess my perfect run has been spoiled. Because I was just a little bit too trigger happy. They can see through it, I'm sure of it. Chill, Jack. There's nothing for them to see through. You're a violent, short-tempered merc, and you're playing the part of a violent, short-tempered merc. All you gotta do is enjoy the champagne, get excited about the hardware, and talk a lot about how many people you've killed. Yes, and we're also finding out about the infiltration plan. But yeah, no, I am a little bit sad that I basically reflexively shot to the left. I'm sorry about that. Granny isn't. Oh good, I can get over to East testing. You got a pentalaser! Oh right, the pentalaser. The pentalaser is kind of cool. It's not a flamethrower upgrade. It's a laser upgrade. It's the laser upgrade that makes the laser, like, kind of sort of worth using. If I remember correctly. We'll test that out momentarily. Once I get to the save point. Out of my way, turrets. You are slowing down the progress. You are slowing down the discovery of the pentalaser. Which I guess you can get to earlier rather than later, but... Emergency code override 92 Delta! Emergency override code 92 Delta! Why isn't it working? The code should stop the CIM units dead! Let me try. Emergency override code 92 Delta. But that's not possible. They're not even keyed to your voice print. Look, whatever happened, you saved us. I don't know what went wrong here, but... Yeah, whatever. Now all you get on the ground and put your hands on your heads. Dun dun dun! It's very nice of them to have recorded a voice log of the exact moment of the hijacking. right neighborly even. Let's hop over here, because we're going to briefly show off the pentalasers, because if I remember correctly, the pentalasers are actually worth my time. Pentalaser. Hold fire to charge laser shots. Okay, so if I hold onto the button... Yep. I can shoot it like a shotgun. I'm gonna go back to the flamethrower because, again, flamethrower best weapon. But yeah, pentalaser. If you're into the laser, it lets you basically use the laser as a shotgun. There's probably some people who are into that. Yep, you're firing at me. Yawn, 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 yawn. Look at this CIM unit. It can't even keep up with Granny. Just being Granny. Granted, very few things can keep up with Granny when she's being Granny. Let's see. You got an EMP! Yes, that is a effective weapon. We're not going to be using it. Because that just, disables enemies. Granny wants blood. And by blood, I mean, like, I don't know, circuit boards or whatever. She's not too picky. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so I will admit that one of the drawbacks for the flamethrower is that it actually has a turning circle. Like, if I do that, if I'm firing it to the right like that, and I hit the down button, it has to pivot. Other weapons immediately start firing. But if I, like... Yeah. It's a little bit of a drawback. It just means I have to keep moving. Yep. Welcome to East Testing! It's starting as it means to go on! But ha ha ha, no, we need the item that's in here. Cause it's good. Cause I like it. Boss, we got a problem. There's more than just 4 kids here. We're looking at a dozen. Maybe more if the number of beds is anything to go by. Oh god, there's no way we're getting that many on board. Okay, well we're not leaving anybody behind here. Let me think for a bit. Alright, you little brats, just sit still and... Hey, stop that! I said sit still, damn it! Yep, and then the kids run away and we have to either, rescue them or shoot them, depending on what Granny is feeling like at that moment. Usually she doesn't feel like shooting the children because, if she lets them grow up first, they get to feel the crushing disappointment of life before she gets around to killing them. It honestly just makes the destruction all the sweeter. Also, I'm making this excuse because I always miss one of the kids. And by miss, I mean hit. Also, I would like to ask what exactly this room is. Like, why do they need the doors to do that? Come on, guys. Seems a little superfluous. CPU increase, thank you. I like how they basically, once you get further into the game, just like, here, have a CPU increase, and a CPU increase, and a CPU increase. Granny is now more cyborg than pensioner. Let me redo that joke. She's more Pentium than pensioner. There we go. Now I can just pretend that I said that the first time, and also I should probably heal. Come on. The turret's down. You got a biofeedback unit, which I think gives me back special whenever I take damage. Which, given that I expend special to heal, might be worth trying out. You know, if I feel like it. Might not. Might just stick with what we have. Okay, let's grab that. You got frag rockets, which, if I was using Duke's rockets, would probably make me happy. But I'm not. I'm using a far superior weapon. So the question I have, which I think I asked last year, is why do they have a flamethrower on a space station? That's like the worst place to have a flamethrower, because it's going to suck up all your oxygen, and oxygen is really hard to make in space. Like, Granny does not care about these things, mind you. Otherwise she would not be using the said flamethrower. But, it's a bit of an odd decision, really. Maybe the flamethrower is just there to clean up, I don't know, hard-to-reach stains. It's a janitorial tool. But I mean, we got it in the... Oh my god, I can't remember. Okay, no, we did get the flamers in engineering. Not engineering, starting area. I can't actually remember what it's called. I think it's storage. But yeah. Why was it there? I don't know. Come on, little robots. Stop delaying Granny War Crimes' This is progress. There we go. You're giving me a save? I wonder why you're giving me a save. Is it because we're gonna run into some nonsense soon? Yes, it is. We have to unlock all those things. We got an HP increase. Should people be concerned? A little bit, maybe. This is a, we're getting a very important item here. I don't have access to my Twitch chat. Can someone... I mean, I'm kind of flattered that I got bots, but I can't actually get to them to, like, squash them. Oh, wow, I got another cardial stimulator. I can be maximally cardial stimulated. So that's Project Medea, huh? Those are the medical supplies we've been building? We all knew there wasn't a lot that Facing was above, but this crosses a line. I can't keep looking the other way anymore. Are you suggesting we go to the authorities with this? Ha! The same authorities that cleared Stern or Regniks of any wrongdoings, you mean? They'd bend over backwards to make sure Facing got off scot-free. But I do know some people who might be able to take a more direct approach. And that's her going like, wait, this Project Medea thing, we need to bring people in to solve it. And I hope that I still have humans here. Humans who are paying attention and not just a bot that wants to, like, buy subs or whatever. Why would I want such a thing? Honestly. Good. Good that someone's partially here, partially enjoying Granny's rampage. I mean, because Granny's also enjoying her rampage. Otherwise, what would be the point? You gotta love the rampage you're indulging in. Hopefully the door has been left open for the item we're grabbing. I just don't understand what you want, Cassandra. After all the fuss you raised about the move towards defense, I'd have thought you'd be happy we were helping people. Don't try to bullshit me, Paris. You know damn well what my problem is. I know GPR UK engineering when I see it, and I don't buy their cover story about cybernetic prosthesis for 1 minute. Selling weapons to those people is bad enough. I've made my thoughts on that quite clear already. But using the research, working alongside the butchers they call scientists, do the words human experimentation mean nothing to you? Vivisection? Eugenics? You can take that tech if you want. But you'll be the one explaining to the staff why they'll be back to making combat droids instead of medical supplies. So we are basically working. So basically, they started working with Nazi scientists. Classy. Classy, classy, classy. Let's open that one up. Let's get in and grab that thing, because that thing is pretty great. I want it. Well, well now, the board and I have reviewed your progress on Project Medea, and I have to say we are impressed. Ethical considerations aside, the capabilities of the new model far outstrip the CAM unit and, indeed, anything else on the market. We have already had a number of parties request a quote. There is, however, one more thing we need. Many of the board feel the need for a certain level of insurance should any of our clients reconsider their relationship with us. To be blunt, nobody wants to wake up with a battalion of the new units on their doorstep. And that's what this is. This is a solution to the new units. We'll be seeing what those are soon. We got a virus! Yay, virus! I think we have everything for the proper ending. I can't remember what the virus does to normal enemies. Let's see. Yep. A virus. Hacksaw their biscuit. Let's give this a go. Okay, I don't have enough for that. What do I have enough for? Biofeedback. Use HP for specials. Wait, does this work the way I think it does? Hold on, I need to see this. Let me see if this is the cardio stimulator. Okay. Let's test something, shall we? Okay, we're gonna do that. Does it just not let me do the... It probably just doesn't let me use the healer thing if I have that equipped. Which is a shame. Oh well. We're swapping back to Old Fate. Actually, no. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do... Yeah, they were on to me. I mean, to be fair, it's like the most obvious thing you can do with that, but still. Sometimes you just want to break the game. And you don't really care that, like, the game doesn't want to be broken. So I just grabbed a faster flamethrower. We just need to get out of here, if I can remember how to get out of here. I should have grabbed faster moving speed, but... Okay, remind me. Huh. Oh well. I thought I could get up through there, but apparently not. Yeah, I will admit that I am actually slightly disappointed that they decided to not let me cheese out infinite health. I mean, if you're gonna block that, at least make that not be a blocked off thing. Oh right, I was gonna try out what haxering their biscuit does to normal enemies. Excuse me. Have to learn how to haxer the biscuit. Because I know what it does to the enemies it's supposed to do things to. Okay, I don't think I can use it on other enemies. Which, fair. Ah, yes. Cranny just... They're less laws and more guidelines that she casually flaunts. Just like how she... I'm probably not even gonna kill things right now. I'm just gonna walk to the right. And by walk, I mean hover chair. Because I just want to go back up in our little original area. Where was it? Oh yes, it was just... I just have to go to the right, up 4, and... Walking is overrated. I bet you anything Granny could actually walk, but she can't weaponize a walker, so what would even be the point? I think Granny also would prefer slithering, but again, can you weaponize slithering? I'm not sure you can. Okay. So I think I just need to go 4 to the right. And we'll get to the place. Right, I need to go down this way. Actually, yeah, no. I have to do Granny's little jet so she moves faster. This is also true. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna swap over to the virus right now. Because it's important, a very important thing. Let's save. I think I can. This book has been locked. Oh, how did I clear this first? The first time through. Do I have to go back up to the comms thing? I might have to go to the comms thing. Ugh. Granny is being delayed in her mission. Her mission to just murder. Granny is not pleased. Granny will waste a little time with a flamethrower to express her displeasure. Because I thought I had gotten the bulkhead. But I need to do something in power, which I didn't do. I can't remember what I didn't do in power. Ugh. Honestly. Some people. Yep. Do I need to go up and kill Julie? I might have to kill Julie. Let's at least visit Julie. And this stream might be going on a little bit longer than I thought it would. Let's save. Let's go in, visit Julie, see what's going on. That involves doing that. I'm not going to do that. That is another day thing. Right, yes, that's actually... There's just a room with an item in it. I think I need to swing back over to power and clear that out, because there's something I need to do in there so I can actually get to Simon sodding Paris. Where did I need to go? I need to go over to power. At one point I actually remembered where things were. But that point was like a year ago. Okay. Alright, I think I need to go down, and I need to cycle power. Where do I need to cycle power? No, this gets me right. Maybe I should just go for and explore over in this direction, because I could have sworn that okay, it looks like I didn't clear this room. Might as well do that. I could have sworn that I did the thing in here that would allow me to get to Simon Paris. Which you know is what we're doing. Alright, hello, can you hear me? This is Simon Paris. I managed to get back into some of the station systems. Great work on what you did, but you need to know that UNN still think the hijackers are in control, just like Granny likes it. You need to open comms up to them before you launch any ships, or they'll think you're hostile and fire on you. The controls should be at the top of the station in comms, where you found their hacker. CPU increased. We are not going to do that. Oh, right, yeah, that's just this one area. We don't have to do the... Hello, can you hear me? This is Simon Paris. Okay, yeah, you're just going to repeat that. I need to cycle the power. I can't remember how I cycle the power. And it's not like I can look this up. So... Bear with me a bit. We got this. We got that. I've been everywhere within the station. Do I have to go back up here and kill the thing? Oh wait, yes. No, that's what I need to do. Also, you're gonna regenerate. But you know what? Who doesn't care about that? Granny. Actually, Granny cares about that a little bit. We're rebooting. There we go. That's what I needed to do. I forgot to do that this time. Now let's go over and do that. Actually, no, just to make this a little bit less tedious. How does this cloak work? Let's actually turn off the cardial overstimulator and turn on the cloak. Let's just zoom through. Granny is in a mood to get places, not so much in a mood to kill things. Even though killing things is her pride and joy. Wow, this cloak actually works really well. I was expecting like half a second of... Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, I was expecting, you know, normally when they give you a stealth cloak or whatever, I was expecting that it would give me like 2 extra seconds of stealth or whatever. But no, this is legitimately giving me the ability to just zoom through the level without having to worry about enemies. I kind of love it. Okay, let's go over here. Now it should open up. Yep. And let's get our proper equipment on. Virus. Why am I grabbing virus, you may ask? So, you found the executive wing. You guessed right, we do have a private dock. It's right there. Use it with my compliments. We're not doing that, Simon Paris. Because I can promise you, there is nothing else here of any interest to you. Just a spot where I'm riding out the disaster and my defenses. And I can also promise that if you take one step further, you're going to end up regretting it. We'll see about that. Okay, so who here wants to see what Project Medea is? They weaponized children! They are an incredibly difficult enemy. But what the virus weapon does is it clears that up. Well, aren't we Mrs. Clever today? I had a feeling you might have figured out what Project Medea really was, but I had no idea you knew about that little countermeasure you're toting around. Don't start congratulating yourself just yet. You may have saved that one kid, but the virus has limited ammunition. It certainly doesn't have enough to neutralize all the cyborgs between us. So the question remains, how many innocent lives are you willing to end just for the sake of getting some sort of closure with me? Yeah, she's a little bit disappointed. The escape shuttle is, I'll remind you, right back there. Oh, this is fine. Yeah, child, don't worry. Granny knows. Granny knows. Oh, that was me being an idiot. So it's really hard to hurt the children when they are enhanced. But they are very vulnerable to bullets. Yes, whoops. Oh, right, I can't go back to the save point. Crap. Ugh. So I think I might actually have to kill this one. I should have equipped more. I should have equipped more. Yeah, see how durable the children are when they're enhanced by evil science? Why can't children just be this durable all the time? It would make those moments of weakness when Granny sinks to her bloodlust easier. Part of me is thinking I should have equipped the thing that lets me This is fair. You know, I could do with the kids not being weaponized, but I could also do with them not dying with a single flamethrower shot. I thought children were more durable. You guys are the worst. Children, please. You know, actually, I'm gonna let Granny die here, so we can loop back and swap our loadout a little bit. We're dropping that. We're putting that on. We're putting the cloak on, so the kids don't notice us as quickly. Simon Paris is going to do his bwahaha evil thing. Yeah, this is going to be way easier. Then again, it does use up my ammo, like, a lot. Huh. You know what? Actually, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do a granny suicide again. Cause my and I'm gonna grab the thing that lets me power things by taking damage. But yeah. Cause we just don't have enough ammo right now for all the granny power that we're gonna need. And I just realized I think that the necessary thing to do is to... Wow, these guys do not hurt me very quickly, do they? Come on, Granny craves death. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, we need to go in here. We are gonna want to go buy napalm right now. Hello, that. We're gonna drop that, and we're gonna grab the biofeedback. We cannot make Granny do zoomies. And that should be enough. Just need to avoid things. Because, like, this isn't really a difficult area if you have the child cleansing device. As you've seen, they are a pain to fight. Normally, so you kind of want to do this. That is how the game basically convinces you to not hurt children. Oh, are you kidding me? I have, like, everything equipped. Why do I not have enough power to heal everyone, to cleanse everything? I should have enough. Game. Please. I know for a fact that you can get through this without having to kill any of these kids. Oh well. I'm gonna head back because I think I can. Can I get to the save point? I kind of want to get to the save point. Ugh. Okay, so annoyingly, I think I'm gonna have to clear this area with the secondary weapon I'm thinking of armed, which is gonna be a pain and a half. Okay, good. You're giving me this. All right. Do. I think if I grab... Yeah, I want to grab the detonator. And I want to go here. And Simon's going like, oh, na 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 na. I'm Simon Parrish. Na 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 na. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna stow that. Just, oops. Remove that. Remove cloak. Remove that. Gonna go zoomies. I'm gonna do my burning. Actually, no. I'm gonna give myself a little bit more health. I think I. Oh wait, no. And oh, he's like, oh well, whatever. Haha, fool. Let's drop the healing because we're not gonna need it where we're going. Okay, I just want enough to do it. What is that? Some kind of remote control? You made the right choice. Okay, do I think I just need to go on there with that equipped. Let's see. Unknown Station, a flagship research station of Faced and Futuristics, was attacked by terrorists today. The attack ended when UN forces stormed the station following a 3-hour siege. The ringleader of the hijackers, one Memnon, is believed to have been shot dead during the siege by a Faced employee. Meanwhile, footage has been leaked showing banned medical experiments taking place aboard Lemnos on subjects as young as 12. I'm joined now by Harold Faiston, CEO, aboard the station as it is reopened. Ha ha ha. Rubbing my hands here, because I know it's coming. Faiston have never and will never condone human experimentation. We are working directly with UNN to determine and expose the rogue individuals who used our resources to commit this atrocity. Rogue individuals? So nobody within Faiston's leadership had any idea this was going on? Absolutely not. We are confident that the board will be found clear of any wrongdoing, and Faiston will be back in business before long. Well, Faiston's investors don't seem to be so sure. Since the footage was leaked, the corporation's share price have halved and continue to freefall. And finally, what do you say to the reports emerging of a lone employee fighting her way off of the station? We've all heard the story, and frankly, I wouldn't pay it any attention. All manner of rumors surface after an event like this, and it's frankly inconceivable that so much destruction could be wreaked by one senior citizen in a hover chair. Oh, was I supposed to hit the button? I think I was supposed to hit the button. Dang it! Okay. We're gonna have to do that one last bit. Quickly. Okay, we did explore everything. Alright. So. Try to figure out. Okay, we're actually gonna take that off. Cardial on. So I have just enough. That should be good. let's go through. Let's try this one last time. I just need to take no damage. Very, very, very stunningly good. Me. Ugh. Yeah, the fact that I've taken damage means that we're not gonna get through this with cleansing all the kids. But you know, that's acceptable. That is a sacrifice Granny is willing to make. Come on. Do I have enough health? I do not. Okay. Sorry, child. I mean, I'm saying I'm sorry, child. Granny is not saying I'm sorry, child. But yeah, this is clearly designed so you have to have, like, a full... You need to have, like, full health by the time you get to this point. You can't take any damage, you have to have the biofeedback translator thing. This is surprisingly difficult. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to the thing. We're gonna swap. Do. We're gonna swap to Emma's detonator. We are going to actually unequip those. Does this give me more when I equip it? Yes, it does. Good. Yeah, we're gonna get on there. I made the right choice. Let's see, because I know that Faiston has a thing. If I just hit this space button... There we go. Look at this guy's horrified face. Bye! And we got Harold Faiston. That jerk. That's what I wanted. Really. And all we had to do was betray everyone. Granny couldn't be more pleased. Let's wait for the kill confirmation. Simon Paris's escape shuttle made its way to Earth intact with an anonymous additional passenger. On landing, however, neither of them were to be found. Harold Faiston thought he was safe when he stepped aboard Limno Station to ensure that UNN's investigation found nothing he didn't want them to. That was his last mistake he ever made. For the first time in his life, he came to experience the consequences of his actions. Yep. Two officers were shot dead during the hijacking. UNN records state the cause of death as malfunctioning robotics. They didn't have to die. I am annoyed. Oh well. Anyway, I hope everyone enjoyed that, because that's Robostar. I'm just gonna let the credits keep rolling. Thank you, James Wyatt, for making the game. It's a fun time. And thanks for having the secret ending where you get back at Harold Faiston by basically being like him, being bad at video games. Ugh. But yeah. I hope everyone enjoyed Granny Warcrime's happy fun romp through the Lemno Station. We probably are going to play this one more time at some point, because I kind of want to see what the marine endings look like. Yeah, but it's kind of late right now to go through it. I'm thinking that there isn't Goober Slot, because as you see, there's just like a count near the end, and also I think if you... We'll see. That might be part of the Marine run. Not only will we contact the Marines, but we're also going to, intentionally or not, fail to rescue the children. Anyway, I'm Mappy. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a good night, everyone. I am going to... Yes, there needs to be a Granny Ascends ending. But yes, I'm going to end the stream off now, and I am going to go off and make myself some dinner. Have a good night, everyone.